First at 5 tonight, still running. Terry Fox's mission turned into a movement 45 years ago when he ran the very first Marathon of Hope. And since then, nearly $1 billion has been raised in his name for cancer research. This fall, thousands of Maritimers will lace up once again to support his cause. But as CTV's Ryan McDonald shows us, it can be an upward jog to keep the support going after all these years.
Maria, I'm here at the Victoria Park Armories where Sydney's Terry Fox event is set to take place on Sunday. But until only recently, numbers for this year's event were disappointing. The Terry Fox Run in Sydney usually attracts about 100 people, but as of yesterday, only a handful were signed up for this year's event, and less than $1,000 was pledged in donations.
The interest from the community wasn't where I was hoping it would be at this point.
The event organizer says numbers have spiked a bit in the past 24 hours, but only after he twisted a few people's arms.
I had to do a little more hands-on reaching out to people and do a little social media shaming, trying to give people a little nudge in that direction. And fortunately, things have turned around quite a bit now.
I just laughed because it's typical. Everybody waits to the last minute.
Candace Paul plans to take part in the Sydney event on Sunday and feels procrastination was more to blame than a lack of interest.
My back goes through a lot of strain, and my good leg, does twice the work it should normally do. I guess my good leg is going to travel 10,000 miles by the time I get to Vancouver.
Still, she feels that given Terry Fox's place as one of the greatest Canadians in history, the crowds should be bigger than they are.
I think it could be more. I think it'd be really nice to see most of Sydney show up.
We are trending about actually 25% ahead on participation numbers and even higher on fundraising, same time over last year.
The chief operating officer of the Terry Fox Foundation figures that nationwide numbers are up because this year marks the 45th anniversary of Terry's Marathon of Hope. And back this year, for the first time in a decade, is the run across the Confederation Bridge on September 21st, where organizers expect the biggest crowd in the country.
We're already close to 7,000, and registration actually closes next Thursday.
Back in Sydney, the organizers would like to see participation in the thousands one day too. For now, though, they have a short and simple wish list for this year.
Good weather, a couple of hundred people, raining money.
And Steve McNeil adds that the goal for this year's Terry Fox Run here in Sydney is to once again clear more than $10,000 in donations. Maria?
Thank you, Ryan. Every penny counts. CTV's Ryan McDonald for us in Sydney this evening. As I said, every penny counts. It also brings us to tonight's web poll. We are asking, do you think the Terry Fox Run is as popular as it used to be? Your options are simple: yes or no. And you can go to ctvnewsatlantic.ca to weigh in and to see the latest poll results.